Now, I need to keep moving past this sunken coast to Cairn Monastery. Another cutscene. The group arrive at Cairn Monastery, the end of the road for some, and the beginning for others. Boop. Yeah, it's really weird that you're playing the same cutscene for fights, and it doesn't say it fight. Again, they look ready for battle in that. You should have a different loading thing. I don't know. It's a fun game. It just has some weird choices from time to time, and they may have been necessary. Cairn Monastery. Bye, Annalise. Yeah, shove that asshole over there. They'll be taken care of. You have my word on that. We busy ourselves with fulfilling and sacred work here. Cool. Calm minds, calm spirits, calm hands, we say. The mage could be quite dangerous. I'd keep soldiers on him. That would be difficult, Mr. Rhines. We have no soldiers here. No need for such things, you understand. I'm not sure that I do. The brand will see to that. It is sufficient, I assure you. The two shall find things quite at ease here. Plenty of time for meditation and contemplation on worthier pursuits. Wow, you got here fast! Thank you. We trust you take good care of them both. She has been turned over. Then why did you just come with us? How did you get here so fast? It took me days and multiple side quests. Yes, just moments ago. Well done. The Queen will be pleased to hear of it. We received word of King Trigan on the way. Annalise was understandably stricken by the news. Yes, I can imagine her wailing was quite dramatic, but better she's here than dead now that Queen Venezia has taken the throne. Will she be able to leave? Perhaps, once Lucretia has been dealt with, which reminds me. There's a high-level recruiter for Lucretia's cause rumored to be in a town just south of here called Longrenham. He's particularly interested in mages, though I'm sure a wide variety of vagrants will be about. You may take a day or two to recover from the journey, but go south and investigate after. We need the man alive if we're going to interrogate him for information. I cannot stress this enough. Of course. I'll be here a day or so if I can find a tavern worth its salt, but after that I must return to Dantalion. We'll handle things here. Oh, you didn't by chance encounter a mage of some sort on the journey over? A man slightly on the shorter side, I'm told. It said Lucretia was especially interested in him. We did encounter someone fitting that description around Amblemere. We thought it best to... We executed him with a few other mages after a poor ambush attempt. He was clearly dangerous. We couldn't risk him getting away. Uh-oh. Exemplars of the cause and all that. Well, if it is as you say, I'll leave you to some much-needed recuperation. Why did Vashti do that? Interesting. Oh, that's not, Well, this would be a good place to check for new side quests and contracts. Okay, no, none of that. King's End and Lucretia's Call. King Trigan has passed. I can hardly believe it myself. The man was such a pillar of this country. Say what you will about his policies, he won a war and united a desperate people. How he did, though, well, that's much more salacious rumor. Poisoned. Oh, how he died, excuse me, I'm told. Just like his late son. Seems a horrible way to go. I wonder how long before they announced it. Did the Weavers take him weeks ago? Queen Venezia is a shrewd woman. I wouldn't put it past her. The timing of Lucretia's rebellion seems a bit too convenient. Surely you've heard it by now. Everyone has. Lucretia's messengers have practically gone door to door, rallying people to her side. War is on the horizon again. I can smell it. While Lucretia can't offer much by the way of riches, she certainly offers fame, a commodity in short supply for the poor and downtrodden. Even I've been tempted by the call, I won't lie. I need to check that item store too. Nope. 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 Oh, here we go. With Copper Cuirass. Lose a little speed, but gain 2 defense. I'll say that's good. What does that do? Oh, that's magic attack. Yeah, movement or jump. Nope. Nope. Padded vest, too. Better defense. Weathered hide armor. Ooh, gives me SP and defense. Very necessary for infused wrap. More SP, more magical defense, more defense. Dun dun, buying everything inside. Buying everything inside. Oh yeah, buying everything inside. Buying everything inside. That's right, cause we're going to do a lot of fighting, and we gotta have lots of fun. Thank God I'm starting to get discount. I want to wait until to sell things until I put a couple of those points into discounts for or better sell prices so that I can get more money. There we go. Well, that was easy. You know what's not easy? The fact that Solemn Health has nothing here yet. Maybe it's a cutscene on the way back, but here we go. Battle and cutscene. Our heroes attempt to find one of Lucretia's recruiters. Longram. Longram? Whatever. Let's get to it. There we go. Yes. Longham Recruitment Center. They got a center? Damn, these guys are organized. Okay, what exactly is the plan here? We need to get some information first, especially if this is the recruiter for Lucretia's cause. So no fighting? Best to avoid that. I don't think that's going to work given it said it was a fight. Great, let me handle this then. Just do me a favor and don't say a word no matter what I do. Uh-oh. Excuse me, my good man. Are you in charge of this fine establishment? Guilty as charged. Are you looking for recruits or wanting to sell your skills as a mercenary? Actually, we're looking for someone. This here is my dear sister, Carmela. Now, don't try to speak, Carmela. You remember what happened last time. Poor thing is a mute as a milk jug after one of my... Well, let's just say call it a special incantation that went horribly wrong. Right. And how exactly am I supposed to help you there, Mr... Nathaniel Warndrops is the name, hailing from the fine folk in Hammerlund. Real salt-of-the-earth types, they call us. At least they did. For you see, ever since we both were caught using some, let's call them unsavory magics, our kin chased us away. That's a real shame. Harlan, perhaps these two could be interested in some of your specialty contracts for the Belneve girl. Belneve, that's Lucretia. You'd best keep your mouth shut, you hear me? Your accent, Mr. Horndrops. It's interesting for the Hammerlund area, isn't it? Not much consistency in it. Well, haven't motored on back there in a few years, I reckon. Oh my god. Been traveling in lots of shady, magical places. Since then, you understand, accent's probably changed on me since. Magical type places, sure. And your name again, miss, what was it? Canola? Lock the door, boys. Oh, hell, you weren't supposed to talk. Don't blame me, your accent's been unplaceable since we walked in. Reach for your weapons already and make sure this Holland doesn't get killed. Oh my god. Oh, generals they may be, but subterfuge and information they are not good at. Oh god. I don't know how surrounded we're going to be, so I want to... who do I take for the other slot? I've only got 2. I'll just take the archer chick. Defeat all enemies. Holland must not permadie. What is that? Two-handed cavalier and a one-man device. Nope. So rapid succession it is. Yeah, it needs to... There you go. Needs to be doing a good job of telling me what, Oh, he's a warmancer? Ow. Ice shard. There we go. Don't know how much longer she's gotta... Yep, that field mag's gonna have an awfully hard time. Don't need that. I'm just gonna basic attack this sucker. Some kind of skill or something? Just get up next to him so he can't. Uh-oh. Need to move out of the way. Come on. And kill him before he gets a chance to... 45! Good lord. Before he gets a chance to do anything dangerous. There you go. Ha! Idiot. Ow. Yeah, and I critted. This is a very easy fight. mean, it's a bunch of mages, and they keep in such close quarters. It's very dangerous for them to try to... Okay, I think I accidentally stood too close to what's her name. Don't think I have quite that much range. Nope. But I can heal a little. Well, I might be able to take you out. I will not be able to take you out, so I'm just going to heal. There you go. Oh, actually, no. He was... I don't know why you used that move, but... Just shield triage is the only thing I got. Just put you in the corner. There we go. Padded vest to Princess Mitter and 8,700 whatevers. All hail the queen. That was pretty damn simple and easy. I'm not gonna lie. Ah, smoked them. That's what happens when you put a bunch of mages against a well-balanced team. If you can just keep them... Also, they did accidentally kill one of their own mages who was chanting a spell. Alright, chump. All's well that ends well, right, Vash? No thanks to you. Good, you can walk. Now let's get him back to Dantalion as soon as possible. I can practice my Hammerlund accent on you all the way back. Oh god, you're an idiot. I can access the item shop here now, so... Oh, and they did actually get new stuff. Iron Istock. Iron Shield. Ooh. Oddly enough, shields are for evasion and not for reinforced, but oh my god. Very expensive. Oh my, it's just a hammer with nails. Are you serious? Iron hammers added to the base wood because we're told nails will sharpen her alarm. I love it. And a leather helm. I'm already wearing that. Arcadia bow. Yeah, my Cavaliers are going to be really expensive to outfit here, but... Ooh, 32 attack and a little higher crit, too. This heavy iron blade cuts powerfully through most things, even cheese if you got a lot. I like the humor. Composite crossbow. Oh, birch rod. Everyone knows birch, it actually gives him a little attack and magic attack. Nothing he can use in his hand, but... Yeah, got very expensive all of a sudden. Oh, now there's a motor mouth ring. An enchantment woven allows the wearer to cast spells faster in combat. Oh, that's good. I'm gonna buy, those are probably the ones I'll buy. Because those are honestly very useful. Yeah, cast time. Cast time is very important. The flasks are instant use. Yeah, nobody else seems to have much of a charge thing, so... That took a lot of funds, but... That's okay. Tavern time. Oh, it's time for the tavern. Ooh. Oh, thank God. There's a lot of money in these things. Seems even the capital city, Dantalion, can't keep its patrons in order. A local tavern has put out a call for some mercenaries. Aggressive negotiations will go a long way to quelling the restless citizens who have made the place their weekly meeting ground for sedacious plots and all-around malcontents. As always, expect to be paid well. Yes. Unnatural phenomenon. A rather odd fellow, an ex-warmancer turned researcher, frequents this place and brought an interesting contract in recently. Some unnatural phenomenon has been seen observed around Solemn Heath. Bursts of lightning, flames shooting into the sky, and freezing winds stirring the horizon. He's paying well too, so it might be of interest. Sweet. Any good chatter? The Northlands. Few venture to the north of Tropis anymore, save maybe for a scenic meal beside Dartmouth Bridge and its babbling waters. Littered with ruins and run-down forts from centuries-old battles with Quanth across the great northern sea, the north has become a dangerous hideout for vagabonds and mercenaries seeking to hide from their crimes. It's a shame, too, because many of those forts have held up remarkably well. I guess that's where Lucretia's hiding. I hear they're quite beautiful, too, what with the heavy rains thereabouts, and switching sides. Listen, I'm not saying I saw it coming, but I'm not sure any of us were surprised when Declan Caltrup joined Lucretia's cause. The man fought for 10 years under Trigan and trained Lucretia personally. What shocks me is how many others left. Meltred Godfried, Bolton Hash. Clearly, the pretender to the throne has more sway than the crown believed. Bet they're regretting that now. Ooh. That's bad. But you know what they say. A healthy side quest is a wonderful side quest. That's not actually what they say, but that's what I'm doing. So, let's do this one first. Fight! How strange. Spall Heath. I think a heath is like a forested area. Wasn't I supposed to get more information on contracts? I can have 6 people? I need to defeat... Oh, and what the hell are those? Ice Wisp? Lightning Wisp? They're like warmancers, but they're spirits. Flame Wisp. Lightning Wisp. Ice Wisp? Oh my god. Just barely out of range. No, I have to be able to target something. Okay, keep everyone spaced out. Just be careful with what you're doing. I didn't know they had monsters. Okay, so he's casting that on my warmancer, or the raccoon, I'm almost positive. Nope, don't do that. I know you really want to close in, but you're gonna have to... Yeah, we need to be very careful about where we stand. There you go. I feel like we just need to Don't want to cast fire on you. Da, 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 da. Yeah, no damage. Dadgummit didn't mean to do that. Can't hit anybody. Ow! Ow! Oh, my little raccoon buddy. Get out of here. Yeah. Oh, they have like no defense. I'll just whack him with my stick. Ow! Stop hitting my little raccoon buddy. Why did you do that? Sword Rend. Another fireball. Yeah. Save the raccoon. You do realize you're standing in fire, right? Nobody said they were intelligent monsters, to be fair. Oh, there's a cutscene. Then we gotta go all the way back to Dantalion. So if I pass, it's gonna stop me if I try to go past, right? Yep. Okay. Good. You can't accidentally skip cutscenes. That's really good. That's really nice. Back at Cairn Monastery. It's actually really nice for a prison. Did you get branded? Where's the brand? Well, surprise, surprise. Always out here so late in the evening these days. It's nice, I think. The sound of the water, the sky overhead. Yes, I guess so. Of course, it's still a cage. I know that, Fennec. I've been in cages most of my life, though. Maybe I've grown used to it. And how does this one fare? Better than the last, believe it or not. At least here there are responsibilities, plants to tend to, floors to wash, letters to transcribe. I feel somewhat useful. Useful or not, we're still trapped, and for such ridiculous crimes. Please don't kid yourself, Fennec. You're a magician. How is that not a ridiculous crime? Oh? Wait, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that. It's fine. It's not. I was harsh. I know you're not what the monks say you are. Yes, he is. Annalise, are you seriously going to fall for this crap? I'm sorry for saying it. Truly, please say you'll forgive me. And for what it's worth, I'm sorry too. About your sister, I mean. I bet he doesn't have a sister, you idiot. Thank you. Lily was a good girl. She didn't deserve the things that happened to her. But I don't suppose you or I do either. The world can be a cruel place. And magic couldn't help her? It might have, had I known any then, but the process would have been too much for her. She's free of pain now, that's all that matters. I'm sure she loves you regardless. Let's sigh. Sometimes, as silly as it sounds, I think I hear Dad's voice echo in my chambers. I feel like he's still looking down on me. Fennec, can I ask you something? How does it feel? Magic? You might think it foolish, but it feels like the world is finally listening to you. It's like the skies have opened their ears, all of creation turns its head, and all you need to do is speak to be heard and answered. It feels like you have power for once, the power to choose your own life. The power to choose? Uh-oh. Fennec, can you show me? Oi? I don't think he was expecting that. Compendium. Yeah, if you ever want to... Annalise Belneve, a girl still very much transitioning in life. Annalise Belneve grew up ignored, often lost in tumultuous events surrounding her brother's murder and father's headlines. She preferred to be ignored. At least that meant there were no prying eyes or expectations to live up to. She was never like her older sister Lucretia. Lucretia had the looks and the charisma, all characteristics Team Trigan doted on. While the girls were close, Annalise was always conscious of her sister's shadow looming overhead. Just being in Lucretia's presence, especially in her teens, was a constant reminder that she wouldn't measure up in her father's eyes. She often snuck out of the castle and played at living the life of a normal person. She fell in love at age 13, but the boy was common and thought her ugly, so he took what he wanted and then cast her away. While a rare luxury in Dantalion, Annalise always loved the outdoors, the smell of trees and the wind, but part of her still wishes she could match Lucretia, to have what her sister had and still has. Fennec de Rome. They found Fennec abandoned in Realm, to the far southwest of Valen, with his baby sister Lily in his arms. The two grew up there, passed between the working women and made to do menial tasks to support himself and the child. He raised his sister himself and was fiercely protective of her, especially after early onset of polio rendered her left foot useless. Oh, don't give this idiot a tragic backstory and make me feel. Alone, they were forced to scavenge to survive. Fennec became adept at theft and living in the shadows. They made a home of a ramshackle bomb outside a nearby frontier town in the east, and what he couldn't gather and cook from the countryside, he would steal from food carts in the town. The poor girl lost her life at the hands of a local thieves guild called the Golden Palm, attempting to force Fennec into conscription soon after. In a fog, Fennec spent weeks tracking the group through rumors and a string of deaths. When he finally found the thug who'd killed his sister, he stabbed him in the heart. It didn't leave him satisfied. In fact, he felt the same, bitter and alone, so he snuck into the caravan of a traveling show and left Rome. While there, he met the show's diviner, whose addiction to drink and violence made him erratic. As the conditions in the show and Fennec's relationship with the diviner grew to worsen, an altercation over a beautiful young tightrope walker ended with the woman dead and magic to blame. The diviner was promptly executed, but Fennec took what scant magical materials he could and fled. He made a living off cheap conjuration and never stayed in one place for long, poring over tomes to locate something promising a better future. An artifact in white ruins might just be the key he's been searching for. Wolf Kosho. The son of King Trigan's most trusted general, Beowulf Kosho, Wolf was named after his father. Wolf was a bastard in all but name. His father, Beowulf, was barely present at Wolf's birth, and almost wholly absent for everything that followed. Being a man in love with his work and terrified of life outside of war, he was also an unfit father, wholly incapable of raising a son. She wanted a son, so I gave her one. That's what we do for our women, make concessions. I wanted her to be happy, and she wasn't happy without a child. But he was hers, not mine. I could not and would not be a father. That was our understanding, and she was fine with it. Wolf did everything to impress the father who never loved him. As a young man, he was sent to live with his grandparents on a farm south of Dantalion, where he lived alone and worked the cattle until he was old enough to volunteer in the Dantalian forces as a squire. He was prone to fighting, partly to defend his pride from accusations that he was a bastard, that Beowulf wanted nothing to do with him. He got drunk once after being raised to knighthood and accidentally killed a squire in a quarrel. Immediately he confessed, expecting to be punished, but King Kaigan made him a lead general, one of the youngest, citing his trust of a just and honest man. Wolf was obsessed with impressing his father, but when Beowulf died from a head cold on the vacuum left Wolf struggling for purpose. He lost himself in battles and the war room. He managed to learn one thing from his father: if you were efficient, skilled, and smart, you would never lack for a job. And Queen Venezia, being similar in age and disposition, came to trust Wolf completely. The two often became close, often letting their guards down completely in each other's company, though some thought it inappropriate. Uh-oh. Evangeline Venezia legitimately never dreamed of being royalty. Even as a child, she knew she would never lack for anything, but she never dreamed of this. Born the only child of the Marquis and Marchioness of Hammerlund, a prosperous collection of vineyards west of Dantalion, she was accustomed to having control. Her parents lived by the motto that a child should tend to itself, and after appointing a governess and private tutor, they occupied themselves with adult affairs. So Evangeline grew up lavish with attention, but not the sort she wanted. Her governess watched her constantly, determined to groom the child according to the royal traditions. Venezia was trained in proper manners, how to conduct itself amongst the elite, and how to remain silent. But she was an impetuous child, and as she grew older, her pride in her own knowledge only grew, leading to loud altercations with her parents, who were scandalized by her behavior. They sought to marry her off, trying to peddle her to several nobles, but her sharp tongue and sardonic wit drove them away. During a royal ball, she met King Trigan, and the same tongue and wit that sent so many running was an attraction to him. He took her as his mistress in secret, as things began to unravel with his wife Patricia, eventually marrying her and making her queen. Queen Venezia has never trusted the children from Trigan's previous marriage, taking advantage of declaring them both illegitimate heirs to the throne. Back to Dantalion.